Hello and welcome back. So today we're here at Change Checker, which is very exciting. Very thankful for having me down here for the day.
Thank you for coming along. It's really exciting, isn't it,
Great.
to finally get together Change Checker and Christopher Collects.
Yeah, and we've got some awesome videos coming out with Change Checker as well, so stay tuned. I'll link down in the description to across to Change Checker as well, so do check them out. But I thought we'd go through a few questions with Rachel. So I guess we should start with, what is Change Checker?
Yeah, sure. So Change Checker is the home of UK coin collecting, really. So if you're into coins or if you're new to collecting as well, we are the hub really with all the information that you need for collecting. We've got all the different coins that are in circulation on our web app, and you can actually use this to swap with other like-minded collectors. And we've got our blog, which is full of information about all the latest coins and interesting stories, I think, as well, and research-based blogs that, you know, knowledge is power, and it's the best way to learn all about the hobby and to make sure that you are collecting some of the most interesting coins out there.
Yeah, there's something I've said in countless Q&As before where the scarcity indexes are so useful to get a screenshot of them on your phone and use them, because it'll help you learn what coins to look out for. That's great. So how long have you been at Change Checker for then?
So I've been working at Change Checker for almost 2 years now, and it's been fantastic. You know, I think in the last couple of years we've seen some incredible coins come along, haven't we? The new releases have just been really stunning in recent years, so it's great to be a part of that, to see the new coins coming out, and then to get to know you guys, the collectors, building things like the Change Checker community on Facebook, and getting to learn all about, you know, collectors out there and the kind of coins you're finding. I think it's just fantastic.
Yeah, it's great seeing the amount of new collectors coming into collecting, or the guys, those of you that are making videos and adding to this awesome community that sort of seems to be exploding. So it's great.
I mean, it's fantastic. The Great British Coin Tuber Hunt that we did as well earlier in the year, that was fantastic to actually get you know, so many different YouTubers all together going through a massive coin hunt, which was fantastic.
We went through quite a bit of them,
we
didn't
did.
So yeah, it was great. So what is it that you do at Change Checker then?
So I'm all about the brand and the content, so I actually get to write all the really interesting blogs and the stories, which is fantastic. I think that's kind of the hub of change collecting, is the interesting stories behind the coins. So that's what I do really. You've probably seen me in the videos as well, so all the newsletters and Change Checker coin hunts and things that we do.
That's great. And so then, what's your favourite coin then? Should we start with 10p's?
Okay, start with 10p's. It's really hard, isn't it? Because there's so many of them. There's, you know, all 26 different designs. And I think there's always going to be a slight bias there, because being Rachel, R feels like the natural favourite one. But in terms of design, I really do like G for Greenwich Mean Time. I think it's just quite intricate. You know, you've got the globe there and you've got the actual meridian line going down it. And then in terms of how fun the coins are, F for fish and chips is really great. So yeah, it's hard to pick a favourite. Can I have my top three? Can I just go for like fish and chips, R for Robin, and then G for Greenwich Mean Time?
Perfect. There's so many awesome designs. I actually love the collection. The fact that they're 10p's, so it isn't a massive investment if you were to keep some of them in your change as well. So it allows for collecting for more people, I think.
But they're so hard to find. That's the only thing.
Oh no, aren't they just so elusive?
Still not come across one in my own change.
Maybe in 5 years after they've minted them for 5 years, then
maybe.
a better chance.
Fingers crossed.
Definitely. And how about 50p's then?
50p's. I think it's got to be the Isaac Newton.
Yeah.
I think it's just so intricate, isn't it? And just unlike any other 50p coin. I think the fact it's rare as well does make it more interesting. You know, if you come across that one in your change, it's really exciting, isn't it? But the design itself is just really beautiful.
Yeah, my favourite as well. I think it's absolutely stunning. I thought the Stephen Hawking was sort of reminiscent of it as well.
Isn't it?
And I know a lot of people don't like it, but I absolutely love the Stephen Hawking one. So I'm a big fan of that one too.
Yeah.
So then lastly, about £2 coin.
£2. I think my mind changes all the time, especially when new ones come out. And I do really love the D-Day one from this year. I think the different finishes on the design are really lovely. But looking back across every single £2 coin, I think Great Fire of London has been a really lovely one. Again, the detail in the design is fantastic. And the history behind it as well. You know, Great Fire of London was such a massive event, wasn't it?
Definitely.
I think that's the really great thing about coins, is that they are marking such incredible historic moments and preserving that throughout history. So, you know, youngsters that are finding these coins, is getting them to ask that question, what's going on here? What was this about? And that's really the joy of collecting, isn't it? You're always learning.
Yeah, exactly. That's great. And then how about least favourite coin? I always struggle with this question because there aren't many coins I don't like. Personally, for me, it's the Benjamin Britten. It's just because it's a bit too busy.
Oh, really?
It's a very deserving design, but I think it's the bobbling on the back I'm not a massive fan of. So.
I actually really like that one. I think least favourite, Oh, this might be a bit controversial, but I'm not a fan of the Tom Kitten one from the Beatrice Potter series. I don't know, the eyes are just a little bit too wide
Creepy.
for us.
They're creepy, aren't they?
Yeah, I do like the silver version though. The silver is
yeah.
stunning.
No,
But in BU, it doesn't quite work for me.
Mm.
For me personally.
Yeah. No, fair enough. It wasn't Benjamin Bunny. We found enough Benjamin Bunnies, haven't
Yeah,
we? So.
25 million of them out there.
Yeah, exactly. It's bonkers,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And then if you could design a coin, what would you design and why?
It's got to be a 50p because
Yeah.
50p's are just so collectible. And you know, like the Olympic series was just so popular.
Mm.
Having something like that again, where we can inspire collectors to actually go on a proper coin
Yeah.
hunt and try and find coins. So I think a series, and possibly, you know, I love animals,
Mhm.
and I think wildlife and the environment is such a big topic at the moment. So
Yeah.
maybe like a wildlife or a nature-themed series would be really cool.
Mm.
I don't know. Let us know what you think about
Yeah.
that kind of coin series.
What animals would you put on the coins?
Yeah.
And do you remember the first coin that you found with commemorative design?
I do, and this was before I even realised that there were different commemorative coins out there. So this is
Ah.
the coin that suddenly made me think, hang on a minute, what's going on here? And it was the library's 50p, so nothing
Oh,
really special or
yeah.
interesting about it. It's not particularly rare,
No.
but it suddenly made me stop and notice that, hang
Mm.
on a minute, there are different designs on these coins, and kind of got me into researching a little bit about what coin collecting was all about.
Wow. No, that's great.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember my first coin. As I said before, I have no idea what the first coin I found
You
was.
just
My
see so many.
My
don't you?
memory is appalling. So then, what advice would you give to new collectors? I'm always seeing comments from people saying, "I've just started collecting. How do I get coins? What should I do?" So
Yeah.
what's the change checker advice?
Well, I think, you know, there's so much information out there, and on Change Checker for all our blogs, we've got loads of tips and advice there. We've got like our top 10 tips for coin collectors, and we've also got a really cool video which can help with that as well. I think, you know, great tips are to ask all the different people that you know to look out for coins for you, tell people that you're collecting and let them know which coins you're looking out for, because, you know, working as a team, I think
Yeah.
you're more likely to find those coins, and sharing is caring, so it's a good way to help you build that collection.
And it's amazing the amount of people you'll say, "Oh, I collect coins," and they'll have like a little stash of coins hidden
Yeah.
away that they've collected from somewhere, and they bring it out and show you. And it's always interesting seeing them.
Yeah, I think more people than we know are secret coin collectors.
Definitely,
They don't like to
definitely.
let it on, but as soon as you bring it up, they're like, oh, actually, I've got some in my collection too.
Here's my whole collection.
Yeah.
That's great. So have you ever been to the Royal Mint?
I have, actually. I was very, very lucky. I got to go and strike the Isaac Newton.
Wow.
So my favourite coin, and I got it as a Strike Your Own in 2018. So that was really incredible. It's
Yeah.
a great tour they do there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I think I'm planning my sixth
Really?
trip there. I go every time they change the Strike Your Own. I
Wow.
absolutely love it. But
Yeah.
the Isaac Newton was the one before I started going. But I very kindly was sent one.
Oh, very lucky.
I traded one of my other Strike Your Owns, but I love going to get them. They're awesome.
That's very cool, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's a really smart tour they have as well, and I think even though I've been multiple times,
Yeah.
they have loads more information so on each trip.
I'll have to plan a second one then.
Yeah, definitely. So what upcoming coins are you looking forward to?
Oh, there's loads of really good ones coming up.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we've heard recently about the Gruffalo, which is coming out
Yeah.
in the second one, and I can't wait for that because I think the first coin was just so exciting.
Yeah.
You know, everyone, fans of like the book, the story itself, and then obviously the more traditional collector, they've all just got really excited about the new coin.
Yeah.
And to see the second design would be great. You know, I think there's lots of different characters, so I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it'd be
I think
really
it's
cool.
going to be the mouse, I heard.
The mouse, okay.
Gruffalo and the mouse.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. And then Wallace and Gromit is coming out
Oh
as well.
yeah,
So
can't wait.
I'm a Wallace and Gromit fan.
Yeah.
The moon is made of cheese. So yeah, really looking forward to that one as well.
That's great. Well, thank you very much for spending some time with me. I hope that you guys watching have got to know you a little bit better, and head on over to Change Checker as well for some fantastic information and see some of the videos that we've been working together on. What?
Don't fall off.
That would make it completely, wouldn't it? Right. What?
Don't fall off.
That would make it completely, wouldn't it? Right.